What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, Mikey Pipes. Sunday, February 8th, 2026. I swear you can't make this up, folks. It is 3 degrees. It feels like it's negative 11. Well, at least it's better than it was feeling negative last night. Woo! Shiver me timbers. I had icicles on my panties. I swear. I just booked yet another emergency service call. I have a little bit of time to kill this morning. My next job is, I booked this in advance, so just don't hate. I have a home inspection at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's a brand new construction home, only about 6,000 or 7,000 square feet, and they're actually going into contract tomorrow. But it's a quick close, like 14-day close. So all cash buyer, which is my client. And they want to make sure that even though they had a general home inspection of everything, the home inspector picked up a lot of things, mechanical system-wise, not including electrical, because we don't do that, that he suggests that a HVAC and plumber look at. And hence, I'm friendly with the guy, and there we go, easy peasy. I just finished booking a emergency service call, and I am on social media, me visually looking at others in the background. You know, I'm in a lot of Facebook groups for HVAC owners and manuals, HVAC owners and managers on Facebook. Reddit can sit on this and rotate. Those guys are just straight like duty. They really are. They really have a big chip on their heads over there. A lot of those guys there. You know, those are the guys that are on, you know, those trolls on Reddit. Those are the guys who got beat up in high school by the cheerleaders because they're PUSSY. Anyway, I get this emergency service call moments after walking into the building. 55 degrees here, by the way, inside. Ooh, got a lot, not like heating with gas. And I have a new client, and he lives in Old Westbury. I'm just curious to see what size this house is. We'll look that up right now. Yeah, not too shabby. 17,179 square feet. Single family home built in 1991. That's right, baby. Last sold for $9.130400 million. Wow, it's actually... Wow, I actually like it. It looks pretty cool. I'm not going to show it off, but you guys can figure it out. Old Westbury. Called the Gold Coast. The Gold Coast. So, as I was saying, I'm in the background on social media looking at, see what other people are doing, other contractors are doing. And one of the things that piqued my interest is when some people talking about, like, how do you guys handling emergency service calls, like when it's like this temperature, what are you guys charging, what have you? And I'm always I have a big opinion when it comes to disclosing what you're actually charging, because social media is a global platform. And granted, yes, a lot of the people who watch my videos and my channels are in the United States, but, you know, the demographic wildly changes. I saw this one company, they charge a $500 trip charge. And that trip charge is given 100% to that on-call technician, and then the normal rates apply. So whatever they charge for, like a vent damper or a gas valve or a circulator or whatever, those are normal standard rates. But the end user, the client, is paying that $500 just charge, which is going directly to the technician. Regardless of how long he's there for, that's what he gets paid. And I guess if you're there all day, that it's kind of like, you shouldn't be there all day. You know, you really shouldn't. It's an emergency. You're taking care of the emergency issue only, you know, and excuse me, and go off to the next. We don't charge that. We charge a trip charge and a first hour of labor in one combined price, plus the cost of the job. After that 1 hour of labor, we explain these are what the rates are, and plus parts are additional. So, back to what I was saying, I just booked an emergency service call, a new client. This is how I handle things. When I get a new client that needs an emergency service call, I don't care if it's a Sunday morning, Christmas morning, or Wednesday morning, right? We are sending them in Housecall Pro. We don't use ServiceTitan. We don't use Jobber. We don't use one of these other CRMs. We use Housecall Pro because I can use many devices. I create them in our system, just adding a customer is very easy, right? I create an estimate. I lay out, here's the trip charge, here's the minimum first hour of labor, and payment is expected upon completion of the service call. I send it off to them for approval. When they get the approval, it goes on the unscheduled job category on the calendar. We drag it over, put it there, boom. If I want to take it a step further, I'll send them a payment request to add that credit card on file. Easy peasy. How do you guys do it? Let me get your thoughts and feedback in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching. See? Short and sweet, Mikey Pipes this morning. I gotta have some coffee. I didn't have a coffee yet. See? It's still off. Crazy.